somewhere deep in the Rocky Mountains of Colorado at exactly 10:30 p.m. Mountain Time. A Serbian giant woke up from a slumber and the basketball world held its breath. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Current Affairs Hub, the channel, where we don't just give you the score, we give you the story behind the score. And trust me, tonight's story, you couldn't write this script. Smash that like button, hit subscribe if you're new, and let's get into it. We're talking about Denver, Colorado, the mile-high city, sitting at 5,280 feet above sea level, right at the foot of the majestic Rocky Mountain Range in the American West. Denver is the capital of Colorado, a state that borders Utah to the west, Kansas to the east, New Mexico to the south, and Wyoming to the north. And the Nuggets play at Ball Arena, right in the heart of downtown Denver, one of the loudest playoff venues in the entire Western Conference of the NBA. Now, across the other side of the map, we're talking Minneapolis, Minnesota, one of America's northernmost major cities, sitting on the banks of the Mississippi River, not far from the border of Canada. This is where the Minnesota Timberwolves call home a franchise that plays in Target Center and represents the cold, resilient spirit of the upper Midwest. Two cities, two fan bases, one playoff series that is absolutely, positively, 100% on fire. Now here's where it gets serious. People, go into Game 5 on Monday night. The Minnesota Timberwolves had the Denver Nuggets pinned against the wall, leading the series 3-1 in this best-of-7 NBA playoff first-round matchup. One more win for Minnesota, and it's over. Denver season done. Eliminated. But here's the thing about the Denver Nuggets. This team, this specific group of players, has been here before. In the famous 2020 NBA bubble held in Orlando, Florida, Denver became one of the greatest comeback stories in league history. They came back from 3-1 deficits twice against the Utah Jazz and the Los Angeles Lakers. Twice in the same postseason. So when people say the Nuggets are done, history says not so fast. But wait, before we even tip off, we need to talk about what happened to the Timberwolves just days earlier, because this is absolutely brutal. In Game 4 played up in Minneapolis, Minnesota, the Wolves lost two of their biggest stars to injury. Anthony Edwards, a young phenom from Atlanta, Georgia, the face of the Timberwolves franchise, hyperextended his knee and is now out indefinitely. However, an MRI showed no structural damage, meaning there's a sliver of hope he could return if Minnesota advances. And then Dante DiVincenzo, who had been playing like a man possessed throughout this series, ruptured his Achilles tendon. He went under the knife Sunday. His season? Over. The Timberwolves' entire starting backcourt gone. Just like that. And if that wasn't enough, during Game 5 itself, center Naz Reid rolled his right ankle late in the third quarter and had to briefly leave the floor. Minnesota was playing short-handed, patched together, held by a thread, and yet they still came to Denver ready to fight. And now, the moment you came here for, Nikola Jokic, the big man from Sombor, Serbia, a small city in the northern Vojvodina region of Serbia, near the border of Hungary, a guy who grew up watching horses and eating burek, and somehow became the most dominant force in professional basketball. Jokic had been in a slump, held under 100 points as a team twice up in Minneapolis. The narrative was brewing. Has Minnesota figured out Jokic? Is Denver done? Game 5 answered that question with a thunderous no. Jokic posted 27 points, 16 assists, and 12 rebounds, his 23rd career playoff triple-double. Place him third on the all-time list. Let me say that again for the people in the back. 23 playoff triple-doubles. Third, all time. He swished a 29-foot three-pointer at the halftime buzzer to give Denver a 60-51 lead at the break. A 29-footer at the buzzer, ice in his veins. Jamal Murray, the silky smooth guard from Kitchener, Ontario. Canada added 24 points and was a constant thorn in Minnesota's side all night. This was the Nuggets playing like the team that led the entire NBA in scoring during the regular season. This was Denver remembering who they are. But here's the subplot that makes this story incredible. Aaron Gordon, Denver's starting power forward, the guy from San Jose, California, was out with a calf injury. His replacement? A man named Spencer Jones. Spencer Jones found out he was starting minutes before tip-off. Minutes before tip-off. And what did this man do? He scored 20 points, hit 3 3-pointers in the fourth quarter, added a breakaway dunk, and keyed the third quarter spurt that blew the game open. In the first 4 games of the entire series, Jones had scored a total of 11 points in one night. In the biggest game of his career on the biggest stage, on the Floorball Arena in Denver, Colorado with the season on the line, he doubled that and then some. These are the moments that the NBA playoffs were made for. Now, let's be fair to Minnesota, because they are not going down quietly. Julius Randle, the powerful forward originally from Dallas. Texas led all scorers with 27 points for the Timberwolves. He was a warrior tonight, carrying a depleted roster on his back. Ayo Dosunmu chipped in 18 points for a Minnesota team that committed 25 turnovers, 9 of them in the first quarter alone. Those turnovers killed them. Denver feasted on those mistakes. Rudy Gobert, the towering center from St. Quentin, France, known as the Stifle Tower, was held in check all night, scoring his only bucket with 20 seconds left in the third quarter when Denver was already up by 25. And there was drama, of course. Jaden McDaniels, who set off a heated altercation with Jokic at the end of Game 4 that led to ejections, and league fines, got into early foul trouble and was booed every single time he touched the ball by the Denver crowd. Playoff basketball. There is nothing like it. Final score: Denver Nuggets 125, Minnesota Timberwolves 113. The series now stands at 3-2 in favor of Minnesota. Game 6 is set for Thursday night back in Minneapolis, Minnesota, at Target Center, right in the heart of the Twin Cities metro area, one of the largest urban regions in America's upper Midwest ***. The Timberwolves still lead 3-2. They still control their destiny. One win in front of their home crowd, and they close it out. But the Nuggets, they need to win the next 2. And if they do, they will become only the 14th team in 299 attempts in NBA history to come back from a 3-1 deficit and win a playoff series. As Julius Randle himself put it after the game, and I'm paraphrasing here, they're a championship team. They have championship DNA. They did that tonight. But we go back to Minnesota, and we have a chance to close it out. The Timberwolves coach, their players, they are not panicking. And with Anthony Edwards potentially back if they advance, the stakes just got even higher. Folks, this is why we watch playoff basketball. You've got Denver, Colorado refusing to surrender. You've got Minneapolis, Minnesota battling injuries and still standing tall. You've got Nikola Jokic from the small Serbian city of Sombor, reminding the world why he's a 3-time MVP. You got Spencer Jones, an afterthought, becoming a legend in one single night on the hardwood. This series is everything. Drama, geography, rivalries, comeback narratives, and it ain't over yet. Keep your eyes on Target Center this Thursday. The basketball world will be watching. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like, leave a comment telling me who you think wins this series, and make sure you're subscribed to Current Affairs Hub, because we cover the stories that matter, from the court of Colorado to the streets of Minneapolis, and everywhere in between. Until next time, stay informed, stay passionate, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.